Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. As always, it's me, Ivan, and today we're checking out something a little different, but very cool. The SKXMOD Full Metal Kit for the Casio LF20. This kit includes a solid steel case, a matching bracelet, and a sapphire crystal, and honestly, it's fantastically well made. You know, I've been pretty disappointed with Casio's recent releases, so it's really refreshing to see SKXMOD stepping in with upgrades like this one that not only look great, but actually elevate the entire feel of the watch. Alright guys, as you've probably already noticed, I put together two complete builds and I'm really happy with how they turned out. Especially the black one with the red display, it just looks awesome. Just like with previous SKXMOD kits I've shown here on the channel, you can customize everything to your liking. There are a bunch of faceplate options, two different bracelet styles, and several rubber strap colors to choose from. You can even pick the color of the display film, but just keep in mind it does affect the viewing angles quite a bit. Now, once you place your order, you get all the parts in the usual SKXMOD packaging, complete with all the tools you need for the assembly. As for the price, depending on the parts you go for, you're looking at around $160 to $200 US, which I think is totally fair for what you're getting. Guys, one of the biggest highlights here is how perfectly these kits fit the original LF20 module and how well they preserve the original design of the watch. In fact, if you hand one of these over to someone who isn't familiar with SKXMOD, chances are they won't even realize it's been customized, and I'm also pretty sure they'll be very impressed with the overall build quality. As I mentioned at the beginning of this video, the case and the bracelet are made of 316L steel, and the finishing is really good. In addition, both the case and the bracelet are finished with a super hard IP coating, and as I've shown in previous videos, the scratch resistance is seriously impressive. I've had my AE1200 SKXMOD builds for about 3 years now, worn them a ton, taken them on multiple trips, and I still don't have any major scratches on either one. That's honestly incredible. I mean, this coating is so good, it really makes me wonder why more popular watch brands aren't using it. Something else that's worth mentioning here is the water resistance. You see, the stock LF20 is basically only good for washing your hands, nothing more. But the SKXMOD kit brings a huge improvement in that department with a proper 10-bar rating. I haven't tested myself in the water yet, but on paper, that should be more than enough for swimming and everyday use. Speaking of daily wear, guys, I totally forgot to tell you about the dimensions, so let's run through them real quick. The case diameter is 38mm at its narrowest, 34 at its widest, and if you include the buttons, it goes up to about 38mm. Lug to lug is 40.7, and the thickness is just 9.5mm. Now, I know that might sound a bit small on paper, but in reality, because of the square shape, this watch actually wears like a 38mm. As you know, my wrist is 17 centimeters or 6.7 inches. And I think it fits great. It's comfortable, it has the right amount of wrist presence, and it just works as an everyday piece. Next, I want to mention a few more things about the bracelet. I went for the bandolier style one, mainly because I already have the H-link on my A168 mod, and since both bracelets are interchangeable, I wanted to try them both. And now that I have, I can honestly say there is no wrong choice here. Both are well made, with solid links all around, and they're joined together with screws, not pins. The clasp is milled and offers 5 micro adjustment points, which makes it really easy to dial in the fit. Last but not least, thanks to the quick release spring bars, you can swap either bracelet out for something else in seconds. Finally guys, let's have a quick chat about the features the Casio LF20 offers. Now, this obviously has nothing to do with the SKXMOD kit itself, but I still think it's worth mentioning, especially for those who aren't familiar with the watch. You see, the module inside the LF20 isn't the same as the one in the AE1200, but functionally, it's identical. So you get world time, 5 alarms, a countdown timer, a stopwatch, and you can also display 2 time zones at once, which makes it great for travel. The only real difference is in the battery life. The LF20 runs on a battery rated for 3 years, while the AE1200 can go up to 10. But, honestly, 3 years is still solid, and when you look at the features packed into this thing, it actually offers more than most basic G-Shocks out there. So, to wrap things up, this SKXMOD metal kit for the Casio LF20 is a fantastic upgrade. You're getting a solid steel case and bracelet, a sapphire crystal, 10 bar water resistance, and it still keeps that classic Casio retro look fully intact. The only thing to be aware of is the color display film. If you go that route, just keep in mind that it does reduce legibility quite a bit. Besides that, this is a wonderful kit, and I highly recommend it to anyone who loves Casio, but wishes some of their retro models came with more premium materials. Thank you for watching guys. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe and drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about this build, or if you've tried any SKXMOD kits yourself. And if you want to see more, be sure to check out some of my other SKXMOD videos, especially the ones on the AE1200, which are still my favorite mods from the brand. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.